after a while of not being able to do video battle reports because I was too busy running the Grail Quest Grand Tournament, I'm back. I got my newly painted Ogres, and I'm playing against Robert Brandon's High Elves. He's got a mean old techless list he wants to take up against these Ogres, so we'll see how it goes. This is a pretty mean Ogre list as well. So left to right there, I've got a Saber Tusk. I use a wolf model from my Warriors Chaos Army. I got 3 Ogres with a standard bearer. Got 8 lead belchers in the back. I have a weird love for the lead belcher. I think the man-eater may be the better choice, but I just like the lead belcher models, and I think it's a lot of fun to roll that many dice. So I got another unit of 3 Ogres with a standard bearer. Towards the middle of the board, I've got a unit of, let's see, it's 9 Iron Guts. My BSB is in there. You know what an Ogre Death Star looks like, right? Got a level 4 lore of the Maw in there, and a level 1 lore of Heaven's Guy in there. Got a Hellheart and a Dispel Scroll, just for my friends. And I've got 2 Iron Blasters, also for my friends. Going over towards the right flank, I've got a big old unit of Mournfang. They've got a Dragonhide banner, as you do. Forgot to use it, but would have been nice. And I've also got another unit of 3 Ogres with a standard. And I believe I don't have them in the picture, but over on the right hill, there is another lovely Saber Tusk. So, Robert's army, from right to left, he's got a great converted army. It's a lot of fun. So that dragon you're looking at on the right is actually an eagle. It's on a 40 or 50 mil base. I can't remember. I think they're on 50s. But yeah, all his eagles are converted dragons. And then he's got a unit of white lions on the right, or on the left in this picture, but it's I guess on my right flank. And down the middle of the board, he's got 50 Lothern Sea Guard. And then he's got a weird little unit of 2x5 Phoenix Guard, and they have the banner of the World Dragon in there, as well as Techless. And he's got another unit of White Lions on his on the left there. And the thing, I think he's running a Swedish Accomplice. This is he's playing in the Southeast United States Masters tournament on December 7th, which I'm running. And this is a test list. I think it comes in at about a 6. And over on his flank here we have 4 delightful bolt throwers. So, let's see how this goes. I roll first turn, not afraid to take it. I go ahead and push a Saber Tusk up there, and I make a mistake here because I'm dumb. And I put the 3 Ogres within 6 inches. I had thought about how the 3 Ogres should not be within 6 inches of the Saber Tusk, but I put them there anyway. Put the lead belchers there in the building. And then, oops, sorry for the blur. There's a little measuring tape action obviously going on. But moved the 3 Ogres up a little bit. Moved the Iron Guts up a little bit, but not so that he has a great charge or distance there. And moved the Iron Blasters up. Mournfang up. Everybody just kind of moves up a little bit. I think I'm most aggressive on that flank over there. You can see the Saber Tusk moving up. I'm just trying to get up there and disrupt some movement. Yeah, there you can see a better picture of that. And a cannon. I managed to cannon off one of his, I don't think my magic phase is very exciting, but I did manage to cannon off one of his bolt throwers, which is very helpful. And, I don't know, it's just, I didn't get anything exciting off, so. In his turn, he did shoot off, sadly, shot off one of the Saber Tusks, but it was very lucky in this regard that the Ogres did not immediately panic. His shooting took off an Iron Gut, but that's okay. And all that bolt throw, he had 3 bolt thrower shots. All it did was 2 wounds to an Ogre, which was pretty awesome. I was really excited about that. So my turn, unfortunately, I had a pretty good charge to the bolt thrower and failed it. So my dreams of just running rampant through those bolt throwers were shattered. continued to kind of maneuver with the Iron Blasters and the Iron Guts and the Mornfang, and did maneuver these guys up. I had the Saber Tusk in the back and an Ogre on the getting into the flank of the White Lions. So yeah, it's something for him to think about. I mean, White Lions are going to tear that up, but in the flank, it's a pretty good fight. So he's going to have to think about it a little bit. I want him to think about it a little bit. Cannons continued to do their work. I shot one off, and one of them actually panicked, so it can't shoot next turn. But you can see here, in his turn, he charged up and he murdered the 3 ogres there, which is very sad. Yeah, and he got off Occam's Mind Razor here. So I think I was planning on taking a charge at him, but he got the Mind Razor off, which makes that not a good place for ogres to be. Over here, I want to say, this is from Leadbelcher shooting. They had a pretty decent round. They're picking off some of those White Lions on his flank, so making him pay for being over there. And his turn, so I went for a multi-charge. Occam's went away. I went for a multi-charge, and sadly, the only thing that it was really pretty easy multi-charge, and the only thing that made it were the ogres in the flank, which is rough. The other thing I did, I charged the Mornfang into the White Lions and destroyed them, but what I've had to do here is I put the Saber Tusk in front of the Lothern Sea Guard to block them up for a future turn. And you can see everybody else who's failed here. They've taken a lot of the stand and shoot really hurt, and then they failed. I lost a couple Mornfang to the White Lions. But these Leadbelchers went just at some point they decided, hey, we're going to go ahead and just kill all the White Lions on this flank. So they shot everything down and left only the wizard that was in that unit. So yeah, this combat not going to end too well for me. I mean, honestly, with a flank and a charge and a banner, I might be able to, hold that up is the thought, but that doesn't actually happen. I do flee. You can't really see it, but in the right of the picture, I fled with an ogre. He decided to restrain, not chase down that one ogre, and put himself in a horrible position. So this next turn, this is the position I'm in. Feeling pretty good about that. And I get an Iron Blaster in, the Iron Guts in. You can see they're taking even more damage from the shooting, but Iron Guts are in, Iron Blasters in, and the Mornfang are in. And the Saber Tusk is actually in on the corner. Over here, I've got another unit of, I've got that second unit of ogres. Yeah, I keep trying to call them bulls. Got that unit of bulls. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I decided I'm going to, take a run at that hill again. Try to get the last couple bolt throwers out. And, this is basically what this combat's going to look like, right? I smash a ton of Seaguard, and he kills a couple ogres, but he, is going to be steadfast for a while. I don't have the ranks to break it. And then, you know how this works. He mind razors and kills a bunch. And it's a funny thing. This is the last picture we took because he resigned after this turn. But he killed a ton of ogres, but it's not a ton of wounds. My characters held on, and my characters, there's 3 characters with great weapons and an Iron Gut champion left in there. And I think he did about 10 wounds total to my ogres, and I did 12 or 13 wounds back. And actually, with the BSB, and he's got a rank, I have a BSB, we both have banners. I end up winning that combat, and he ends up breaking, and that ends up being the end of the game. So, I had a lot of fun playing ogres. I've been playing Warriors for that month and a half from when I finished the army and played it for a while, and it was fun, but I always felt a little guilty about it. Whereas this I just had fun with, and it's kind of ogres are kind of just you want to stomp everything as hard as you can, which is a fun way to play from time to time. So I hope you enjoyed the battle report, and we'll get you on the next one. I'm working on demons now, so we'll play ogres for a while, and once the demon army's painted in a month or so, get that going. See you then.